Interplanetary pursuit. NT spaceship. Progress pilot. Day. The scene opens inside the Progress pilot, a sleek and futuristic spaceship with a streamlined, dynamic design. P, an anthropomorphic letter with bold, angular features, is at the helm. The ship's dashboard is filled with holographic displays showing star maps and planetary data. P is focused, adjusting controls and preparing for the next mission. P, enthusiastically. All right, Progress pilot, time for a new adventure. What's the status of our next destination? Progress pilot. AI voice. Captain P, we've received a signal from the Pyridian Expanse. The signal is coming from a planet in the region that's known for its unpredictable phenomena. The signal seems to be a distress call, but it's heavily distorted. P, intrigued. A distorted distress call from a mysterious planet. Sounds like a challenge. Set a course for the Pyridian Expanse. Let's see what's going on there. SFX. The engines of the Progress pilot roar to life as the ship accelerates, leaving a trail of stardust behind. EXT. Space. Approaching Pyridian Expanse. The Progress pilot speeds through space, approaching the Pyridian Expanse. The Expanse is a swirling, colorful nebula with vibrant gases and cosmic debris. The planet at the center is shrouded in storm clouds and glowing with an eerie light. Progress pilot. AI voice. Captain, the Pyridian Expanse is exhibiting unusual electromagnetic activity. The planet's atmosphere is highly turbulent, and there are frequent energy spikes. P nods determined. Got it. We'll need to navigate carefully through the storm. Let's get closer and see if we can pinpoint the source of the distress signal. P expertly pilots the Progress pilot through the swirling clouds and energy spikes, skillfully maneuvering the ship toward the planet's surface. EXT Planet Pyridia. Landing site. The Progress pilot lands on the surface of Pyridia, which is a rugged alien terrain with glowing crystals and shifting rock formations. The atmosphere is filled with colorful, stormy clouds. P exits the ship, equipped with a high-tech suit and a multifunctional gadget. P, looking around. This place is like something out of a dream, or a nightmare. Let's find that distress signal and figure out what's going on. P follows the signal, which leads them toward a large, ancient-looking structure partially buried in the ground. The structure is covered in glowing runes and appears to be an old outpost or research station. Ent. Ancient structure. Entrance hall. P enters the ancient structure, a cavernous hall with high ceilings and walls covered in strange symbols. The air is thick with static electricity, and the ground is littered with debris from long-forgotten experiments. P, cautiously. Looks like this place has seen better days. Let's see if we can find any clues about that distress signal. As P explores the hall, they find a control panel covered in dust and grime. P wipes off the surface and activates the panel, which lights up with a series of complex symbols and a holographic display showing the structure's layout. P activating the panel. Here we go. Let's see if we can decode these symbols and find the source of that signal. SFX. The symbols on the panel rearrange themselves, and a new section of the structure becomes visible on the holographic map. Hey, surprise. Looks like there's another chamber below us. Let's check it out. Tint. Ancient structure. Underground chamber. P descends into the underground chamber, which is filled with advanced, yet ancient technology. The room is illuminated by pulsating energy sources and has a large central console with a glowing orb at its center. P, amazed. This must be where the distress signal originated. That orb looks important. Let's see what it does. P approaches the orb and examines the central console. The orb begins to glow brighter as P interacts with the console, revealing a series of complex animated diagrams and energy readings. P, thoughtfully. This orb seems to be some sort of power core or energy stabilizer. It looks like it's malfunctioning, which might explain the distress signal. SFX. The orb flickers, and a holographic projection of a scientist appears. The scientist is an alien with a futuristic design, looking distressed. Holographic scientist. Desperate. If you're seeing this message, then I've failed. The Pyridian Expanse's energy core has gone unstable, causing disruptions throughout the region. I was trying to fix it, but the system is beyond my control. Please, help us stabilize the core before it's too late. P, determined. Don't worry, I'll get this sorted out. Let's see if we can bring this energy core back under control. P begins working on the console, following the holographic instructions to diagnose and repair the malfunctioning core. The orb's energy fluctuates as P adjusts various controls and settings. Int, ancient structure, underground chamber, continuous. The room shakes as energy levels spike and fluctuate. P works quickly, rerouting power and stabilizing the core. The orb's light dims and stabilizes as P completes the repair. SFX. The shaking subsides and the room's energy levels stabilize. The orb glows steadily and the holographic projection of the scientist reappears. Holographic scientist, relieved. Thank you. The core is stable, and the energy disruptions are ceasing. You've saved us from disaster. The Pyridian expanse is safe once again.
P smiling. No problem. Just doing my job. It's always an adventure out here.
EXT, planet Pyridia, landing site. P returns to the Progress pilot as the storms on Pyridia begin to calm. The planet's surface starts to show signs of recovery, with the glowing crystals stabilizing and the atmosphere clearing. Progress pilot, AI voice. Captain P, the energy readings are returning to normal. The Pyridian expanse is no longer experiencing disruptions. Excellent work. P, relieved. Glad to hear it. Let's head back and see what other adventures await us. P boards the Progress pilot and the ship lifts off, leaving the now stabilized Pyridia behind. The view of the planet from space is calming, with vibrant colors returning to the nebula.
Progress pilot, AI voice. Shall we set a course for our next destination, Captain?
P, grinning. Absolutely. The galaxy is full of mysteries, and we've only scratched the surface. Onward to our next adventure. The Progress pilot accelerates into the starry expanse, ready for whatever comes next. SFX. The ship zooms into the distance, leaving behind a shimmering trail of light. The end.